everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jenna. Welcome back to my channel. I wasn't originally planning on doing a reading vlog this weekend because it is currently Saturday and Mom and I are down in the States right now having a little weekend getaway, but might as well do something, right? Because I'm sitting in the car waiting for Mom to get out of one of her stores and I'm so tired. We've just been shopping until we've been dropping for real. I also have zero makeup on today, so like she'll look, but it's fine. So far I have bought 8 books and I can't be stopped. So up in Canada we don't have a Barnes & Noble, but when I came, and it's one of my favorite stores of all time because their fandom section is so good. So I will do a haul when I get home tomorrow and show you everything I got. But because I went there, they had, this is unrelated to the fandom part, but they had a few books that were like their debut novel people that were like 50% off, and there was 3 of them that were 50% off, and I was like, oh my god, if I get one I have to get another, obviously, because then it's like getting 2 books for the price of one, obviously. So I picked up 2 books that were hardcover for 50% off, and they were $9 a piece, which is crazy. I mean, that's still like $11 or $12 Canadian, but like, yes, for hardbacks, I love it. And then I picked up Harry Potter book there as well because I'm collecting them, obviously, as you guys know. And then I talked myself out of buying myself a wand from their fandom area, and then I went back later that day and picked up a wand because they have like the Noble collection wands in store, like the same that they sell at the parks, but they're not, they're just not in the fancy Ollivanders boxes, so they're a little bit cheaper, which is nice. So I ended up getting the Elder wand because it was the nicest one there besides Hermione's wand, which I already have. I would have gotten a Harry's wand if it was available, but it was not. I think they had Newt Scamander's, Voldemort's, Professor Snape's, and then Dumbledore's, and then Hermione's. I think those are the ones they had. And Voldemort's is cool, but like the Elder wand is so beautiful. I love it. Anyways, I also picked up, we went to like this used bookstore and I ended up picking up 3 books there. I picked up another Harry Potter book, obviously, because it was like $4 and I'm collecting them, as I've said. I picked up a book that I'm probably going to do a video on because I've been watching a lot of rant reviews about it and it's awful and trash, but like I want to jump on the bandwagon and read it because apparently I want to do this to myself. So I saw it for like $7 and I was like, yeah, okay, I have to I have to read this and then do a rant review or something. So I have that, and then I found the original edition of An Ember in the Ashes, like the really beautiful covers before they changed them to the 3 people on the cover, and so I picked up An Ember in the Ashes as well, and it was like $9 and hardback too, so like I love. And then I went to Target and picked up 2 more Harry Potter books, which like is a whole ass mood. I've just been buying so many Harry Potter books. I also have, the only thing I can really show you right now that I've bought, because everything else is in the trunk, are these cute little oh, the sun, little Harry Potter bookmark things. They're like all the professors, and I'm so happy that they have Professor Lupin on here, and they're like the magnetic ones that go over pages, so super excited about that. But I did want to kind of do this vlog because I wanted to let you know what I'm reading currently, besides like everything else I'm reading, because I'm reading so many things. At my hotel that I was in Fargo, where I just was, they had like a bookshelf of books that were like guest swap books, like you can take them and read them, and this entire shelf was like old Harlequin romances, So of course I picked one up because I wanted to see. And I have this one by Lynn Erickson, and it is A Chance Worth Taking. And like, look at this. Wow, I'm so excited because it's like, it was released in 1985 and it's Colorado and it's winter and I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4, so I'm this far in and I'm excited about it, and I wanted to kind of document my experience with this, so we will see how this goes. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of start my vlog, update you guys where I'm at. I don't know how long this vlog is going to be because tomorrow's already Sunday and we're going home tomorrow, so hopefully the footage or whatever is okay, and then I'll do a haul when I get home tomorrow. But I've been talking in this car for like 5 minutes now and she's warm, so I'm gonna turn the air on and get a little cooler away from Mom. I'll update you guys sometime soon. Hello friends, so it's a little later and I'm back in my car, so we're just gonna do this here, and the sun's in my eyes, so it's a good time. I have thoughts that I didn't share earlier about this book, but I want to share now. Honestly, the writing is like subpar, but like it's fine. It's telling a story and it's going. And I gotta say, like the summary that's on the back of the book was literally achieved in like the beginning, like
Order, Serenity, her own Colorado-based oil company. Kate Cummings has it all. Or so she felt until Rick Hagan, hot corporate Robin Hood and man about town, propositioned her. He was asking her to jeopardize all her security in an attempt to get even with the man who'd once almost ruined Cummings Oil. Rick had finally concocted a foolproof plan. One of its main players was Kate. But carefree Rick had fallen for her like a ton of bricks. He needed her for his scheme, and he needed her in his life, but she had to come through.
So like, this introduction was basically completed except for like the falling for her thing on page 8, which was like 3 pages in. I'm in, yeah. And also like the descriptions that we get of Rick right away are like, she describes everything. Like, first description of him
was from far away. So, from where Kate stood, hands shielding all her eyes from the slanting snow, she saw a man step out, survey the situation, and began trudging up the drive in her direction. He was tall, at least 6 feet, with long, nicely shaped corduroy-clad legs. He was wearing a heavy wool-clad shirt and a down vest. His hands were jammed in the pockets, and he had no hat. As he neared, Kate was amused to note that he sported old running shoes.
And so then, when he gets closer,
she gave him a closer examination. He appeared to be 40-ish, with brown hair silvering at the temples, and a quick, alert manner. He was, she had to admit, boyishly attractive, with a generous nose that was a tad crooked, broken once or twice, a narrow yet firmly molded chin, and lips that were thin on a wide, humorous mouth. At first, she couldn't tell the color of his eyes, but then when he was standing before her, puffing from his long, slippery climb, she saw that they were blue-gray, so light they were nearly transparent, the color of glass. His tan skin was somewhat marred, as if from teenage skin problems, but this only served to heighten his aura of masculinity.
And then like it goes down and they have like these things, and then down here he gets described some more when he's trying to like help her change her tires or something on a wagon, I don't know, something, and she's fine. She knows how to do it because she's done it a million times, and he does not, but he tries because, you know, men need to be more manly. But it's okay on this one.
He was great to look at, admittedly, a roguish figure who'd been featured on the society page of the Denver Post a number of times, always with a lovely woman on his arm and smart as a whip, if the business world gossip was to be believed. But it became painfully clear he was no mechanic. He was, however, trying awfully hard, and Kate had plenty of time to study him from the back as he struggled with his task. Broad-shouldered but lean, he obviously kept himself in good condition. He had a very young look about him, an aura of daring and physical competence, not the least bit like the paunchy businessmen with whom she normally dealt.
Oh, there's so much description. I think it's because this is like the quintessential Harlequin super romance, and it's like meant to give the readers of these like every detail that they need to picture this man. It's not like what we're used to in our like YA world where it's like one or two descriptive lines and we fill in the picture as we want to. It's like you have to picture this exact perfect man who is wearing this thick wool plaid shirt and a vest, like with the blue eyes, so blue they're almost like glass. Like, I'm enjoying it immensely. Let me just tell you that. But yeah, it's also already problematic for this world. It was released in 1985, so like I'm expecting it to be. Not so far, not in the sexist way, because like homegirl Kate is like a farmhand. She takes care of herself. She's like stepped into the role of father and mother on her farm. Like it's a time. But like she works for an oil company, and there's a line here in chapter 4 where I dog-eared the page where I'm at, is her wanting to do the best in her oil company. It's just presently the oil sheiks, I don't actually know if that's the word, because I don't know. Presently, the oil sheiks were favoring high prices. Therefore, small, localized companies like Cummings were pumping as much oil out of the ground as possible. And I'm like, ooh, she not environmentally savvy. But, like, it's fine. It's fine. Are we here for the environmentally savvy parts of this book? No, we're here for the romance, and I'm excited to get to it. And I don't know where that is in here, but I want it to be now. Anyways, I mean, with a cover like this, you expect it to be there. Anyways, I've been talking for too long, but that's just my thoughts so far. I'm waiting for Mom to come out of a store so we can go to dinner. And I am so tired. I am tired of shopping. I don't want to shop anymore. And Mom doesn't want either, but like one of our friends asked us to pick up something, so that's what we're doing. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm home now, as you can tell. I got you sitting on my Harry Potter shelf up against some Funkos, so this should be interesting. But I just wanted to kind of do a haul of everything that I got this weekend. Maybe not everything, but like the books, basically. So first and foremost, I have the books 3, 4, and 5 in the Mary Grand Pré American edition of Harry Potter, because why not? I also have books 1 and 2 already on my shelf, so now I have 5 books. And I love these spines. They just look so lovely. I really love the diamonds on them. I love them. And so that's the first purchase. I also picked up Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix in this sketch version. I picked it up and then I realized that it's like a strange copy where like the cover goes down a little, but I don't really care. It bothers me like slightly, but like whatever. I have 1 through 4 on the top of my shelf right now, so this is probably gonna go there with that set, because I don't know, they're so beautiful, but these are really hard to display because like the covers all connect into one giant picture. If you've never seen it, it's really beautiful. If you go and if you Google Brian Selznick, Selznick, you'll be able to see like the full picture of the covers, which is very cool, but it makes the books very hard to display because the spines are just normal black spines. They have like a little bit of a design on them, but whatever. The beautiful part is the covers, so that's interesting, but that's okay. It's fine. I also picked up Harry Potter wise. I also picked up Dumbledore's wand from Barnes & Noble. So the Barnes & Noble wands are the same wands you can get in the park. They're just not in the fancy Ollivanders boxes. So like my wand here on my shelf is from the park. It's Hermione's wand. And then I have a wand here. This is the one of like the choose yourself, it chooses you wands, and I found this actually at a thrift store, which is hilarious because I got this for $14 and like usually they're over 50 Canadian at least. I think they're almost 60 Canadian or more because Canadian dollar is ridiculous right now. But I got the Elder Wand for a better price because it's not in the fancy Ollivander's box. So I don't really need to keep those, but I do have the Elder Wand and I'm so excited about this. I love. Anyways, so for the other 3 books that I ended up picking up, I went to like this little used bookstore and that's where I got the 3rd Harry Potter book. But he just has like it's called Ferguson Books in Grand Forks, and he just has like a selection of like new and old books, but mainly old, and the old books are always like less money, obviously. But he had the original editions of An Ember in the Ashes, and these covers I love so much more than the ones of the people on the front, because this to me, I don't know, just looks more put together. I think it's because of the white of the ones of the people on the cover, but they only made the first 2 in this style, I do believe, which makes me kind of sad. But anyway, so this is An Ember in the Ashes, and I adore this book with all my heart. It's one of my favorite books, and I'm so excited for the 4th one to come out, so yay! And then Barnes & Noble had this kind of deal. I might have mentioned it earlier in this vlog, I'm not sure, but it was like there was 3 debut author novels that were like YA author novels that were like 50% off, and I picked 2 of them. I picked There Will Come a Darkness and The Storm Crow. I have been hearing amazing things about There Will Come a Darkness, and The Storm Crow has been like just catching my eye on Instagram and the book internet, mainly because it has a character that has depression, which is really interesting, and you don't usually see that in a fantasy novel, so I'm excited about these. But yes, anyway, so those are all the books that I got. I ended up getting different like clothing items. I picked up this like Sherpa sweater from Sam's Club, I do believe, and I'm so excited because I've always wanted a Sherpa sweater, but I've never been able to find one that's big enough for me, because like the length thing is huge. Usually like the Sherpas you get in regular stores, like the length is too short on the bottom, and then like the arms are too short, which is kind of unfortunate. But what else did I get? So from JCPenney, I picked up this cardigan because I needed a new cardigan for work, and it's just like a gray and black dappled cardigan, and it's nice and long, hits me really nice, which is the best thing. Again, with being really tall, usually cardigans don't hit me quite right, but this one does, so yay. I also got, so that was from JCPenney. This I got from Target, which is amazing. I love their sweaters at Target. This is the Ava and Liv, and it's kind of like a mock neck type sweater. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very comfy and like so soft, and I can tell this is going to be my favorite sweater this fall winter time. I also picked up a t-shirt from Gordman's because we went to Gordman's. I'm usually not a big fan of Gordman's because their clothes are really cheap, but like it's a NASA t-shirt and it fits really well and it hangs really nicely, even though it's super thin and like bad quality. It'll be fine with jeans. Just throw on a t-shirt. I like having those around. And then last but not least, I picked up this sweater, this Izod sweater from Gordman's, and I know it's very manly and kind of ugly, but like it just reminds me of an 80s sweater because it's the color block, and I love it. I love it. Anyways, so that's everything I picked up. As for reading news, I'm gonna bring you closer and fix my Funkos. But as for reading news, I don't really have that much reading news. For that romance book that I picked up from the hotel, which I don't think I ever said the name of the book. I just said the author's name, which is hilarious, but so the name is A Chance Worth Taking. I am now 100 pages in, and there has been 0 romance. And we're already this far in the book, and I'm confused because I thought this was a Harlequin super romance, but like, it's fine. It's Sunday. I have so much to do between now and when I have work tomorrow, but it's fine. It's all good. I think Mom and I might go back into the city to see an open house for a condo, maybe. But if we do that, I'm gonna probably put on the NASA t-shirt because it's like hot today. We got a heat wave coming in, which is odd because it's been real fall-y for the past like 3 weeks, and the gloom has been real. The seasonal depression hit a little bit, but I'm okay now, so I think I'm gonna put on a t-shirt and see where the day takes me. But yeah, I will update you probably to close out the vlog later today maybe, but I'll see you soon. Hey guys, it is now like 11:30 at night and I forgot to close out the vlog. So I'm gonna do that now. But what I ended up doing for the rest of Sunday was just kind of having a really relaxing day. I made my dinners for the week, so that's done. Perfect. And then I ended up reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is the American edition, and I gotta say, this is one of my favorite covers that I've ever seen. I don't know, there's something about it that just gets me, about this beautiful all blue cover. I just love it. Anyways, so I am now 201 pages in, and I'm also using the adorable Minerva McGonagall bookmark because she's amazing in this book, so very exciting. But they just arrived at Hogwarts and I love it. I'm actually feeling like this reread of Harry Potter go round that this is my favorite book of them all so far. But as I've said many times in a few of my videos, my favorite Harry Potter book changes all the time. With every reread, depends on the mood I'm in, depends on what I like, but I think so far in these 200 pages, I'm enjoying this one just an enormous amount, which is hilarious because this was my least favorite when I was a kid. Anyways, so I was reading that, and I haven't read any more of A Chance Worth Taking, but I'm going to continue reading this. I ended up getting to page 116, which is chapter 7, so chapter 8. So, still no romance, still no steaminess. We just have our main guy, Rick, who is like super into Kate, even though they've known each other for like a week and a half. He's like, I want to do her and I want to marry her and I just want to be with her. And I was like, you've known her for a week and a half, but like, mood. And then Kate's like, absolutely not. We need to keep our relationship business and professional and everything. And I think he kissed her, but like, she was like, no, absolutely not. She like ran out of her apartment, out of his apartment. But like, I mean, we're gonna get there. It's a Harlequin and it's a super romance, so like, I'm into it. Anyways, so that's what I read this weekend. It was a little bit of an unconventional vlog, so I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now because I have to get up early in the morning for work. But I'm also ending up this vlog not wearing any glasses, so like, you're blurry, but this is fine. Anyways, guys, I will catch you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading. Good night.